First and foremost, rest in peace, Alex Preddy. I believe it's Preddy. I haven't heard it said out loud. Could be pretty unconscionable what happened in Minnesota, what continues to happen in Minnesota, what continues to happen across the country. And shout out the fine people of Minnesota, because I feel like their toughness as a state has gone overlooked for decades. I remind everyone, they still hold Virginia's Confederate flag to this day. Do you know this story?
No, but I mean, what's Virginia gonna do with it? Like,
they keep asking for it back.
I bet that's what I'm saying. That's why we not gonna get. No, we won't do it.
The 28th Virginia battle flag is a Confederate flag, as one would imagine, that belonged to the 28th Virginia Infantry Regiment, captured by the 1st Minnesota Infantry Regiment at the Battle of Gettysburg. The flag was brought to Minnesota and exhibited in the state's capital for several years before passing into permanent collection of the Minnesota Historical Society, where it has remained since. Although various groups in Virginia have requested that flag to be returned, beginning as early as 1960, Minnesota has repeatedly said "fuck off" with Governor Jesse Ventura asking why. I mean, we won. Why the like? It's ours. It's our flag.
That is very funny. 60 years. Can we have it back now? No. No.
A 1905 congressional resolution that flags from the American Civil War should be returned to their place of origin did not lead to the return of the flag to Virginia, nor did requests by Virginia or groups therein for its return in 1961, 1998, 2000, 2003, and the governor of Virginia asked to borrow it in 2013, and they said, fuck you.
He said, I'm not going to keep it. I just want to show it off a little bit. You was listing those off like divisional titles. They asked in 61. They asked in 78, 92, 93, and 95, like the Cowboys. They were told no.
They now have to hide it. It's no longer on display because someone is probably trying to constantly steal it. So it's always on the move. And I respect it so much. Never give it back. Like the second you give it back is the second shit goes worse than it already is.
The body Ventura just wears it every day. Just wears it like, come and get it.
Ties it around like a cape.
Yeah, come and get it. Come and get it. Probably from these cold dead hands.
Listen, that's Minnesota tough. And I'll always respect these people who I've seen 70-year-olds like marching into battle, just smoke everywhere. They say, I don't give a fuck. Dude. I'm pissed the fuck off and I need someone to hear about it.
They built for it, man.
My utmost respect to them. And again, rest in peace to everyone. Like 66% of the homicides in Minnesota this year have been because of ICE. 66%, Withers.
Up to 3, I believe. For the year, not just Minnesota.
Sure.
They're doing bad everywhere. It's not just Minnesota.
You do not, under any circumstance, have to hand it to them. And I'm thrilled the Patriots won for a lot of reasons, but I had always planned on starting the show like that, and I didn't want people to be like, oh, he's only doing this because the Patriots lost. No.
Sure.
No. We also won. I do want to remind people, the Patriots are in the Super Bowl. I've heard a lot of people talking about how easy this path is. That also told me.
Say their names, Mick. Call them out. Say their names.
There's too many people would be here.
No, call them out. None of this. No, I would say that you're going to the Super Bowl. Say their names.
When Brady left, I hope you enjoyed it because you'll never be back. And one, I always thought that was a ridiculous. We won 6 fucking Super Bowls. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed every second.
Every second, yeah. Thanks. Yeah, thank you for that. Enjoy that delicious meal, buddy. Drink that wine too. Why don't you?
Yeah. And now here we are sitting in the
I'm seeing good
Bowl.
points being made.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I can't remember. Only team. The Giants can still match this. The Giants have made a Super Bowl every decade since the 80s. They've yet to in the 2020s. We are
they're
the only
due.
other team to do. Yeah, I mean, it didn't look good for us at the beginning of this decade, and now here we are, a mere 6 years into it, back in the bowl. What is your take as a neutral observer?
My take is, I think the most jarring stat I heard is that since 2014, 4 teams have won the AFC, and no matter who won today, that wasn't going to change.
Yeah.
Since 2014, the Bengals got one of those. The rest counting here, but it's been Patriots,
for sure.
Broncos, Chiefs, just kind of swapping it out. Bengals got one in there. So again, since 2014, man, this team's not even earnestly trying. The Bengals got on this list. That was probably the biggest thing that stood out to me. The second was Sean Payton. I'm glad he admitted it immediately, like in the post game, was like, "Yeah, we tried to go 14-0. Maybe we should have took the points early on." I questioned him later on, kicking that field goal directly into the abominable. I get going for it on that 4th and 1 in the second quarter. I don't love that play call where you like
No.
I turn my backup quarterbacks back to the defense, then have them roll out with one option. I don't love that on 4th and 1, but I get it. Like I see like we might not be in the red zone that often. We have to capitalize while we're here. I see the flip side. Like this is a weather game, which is, I mean, it got worse. I have to imagine. It
became a weather game. That's a bit of a cop-out.
Well, I was going to say, either way, if I'm Sean Payton, I have to be aware of the possibility. Somebody's got to be in my, like, hey, this might get worse later. Like, again, I can't guarantee it, but you might just want to go for 3 points on the board right now. And then later kicking it, I think it was 4th and 5, kicking that was bad. He could have spit into the wind and had as good a shot making the field goal.
I thought he coached pretty cowardly against the Bills last week. I had said that last week. I thought he and Vrabel had some real head-scratching decisions. I think the field goal we kicked to go up 10-7, I still would have went for it there on 4th down. Now, I do think if they kick the field goal and it is 10-7 Broncos, we do go for it instead of kick it. Because I do think if the Broncos was going up 3, I think changes, and it actually would have been 10-0. It would have changed the entire the entire game changes there. I really hate what's become of this sport where, like, I understand go for it on 4th down. Take the point. Well, you can't score. And I understand you're up 7-0 at that point, but you're not exactly marching at this point either. I don't know.
I think that's the I might not be back down here. Am I going to be in a 4th and 1 at the 20-something ever again? Because I thought, listen, for a drive or two, I thought Steady might put that. He pulled the ham out. He didn't put it on y'all, but he did pull it out.
He just showed the ham.
He did, yeah, just like a prize fish. But again, I see both sides. I really just hate that play call. I really do. Cutting the field, like cutting everything in half. Turning your back to the defense immediately. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You down to like a 16th of an option, which was picked off incomplete. Like it didn't really change where y'all got the ball, but didn't love that play call. And then late, it was, I think, 4th and at that point, it was like for both sides, one of your 3 and out plays has to be my quarterback scramble for like literally anything at all. Maybe 3, maybe 3, maybe 4. 6 yards is basically like a 30-yard run at this point. That's where I was surprised. And I know Stidham's not the athlete Bo Nix is, but something
slow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought he got away from pass rush pretty well in that first half. So I did think it would be more of what Drake May did, like on that final run. Like, just give me the ball. Can I get 5 yards? Okay. Can I get 3 yards? We'll go from there.
Yeah, I thought we had committed, so like basically the entire second half was just like, Ramondre, don't fumble. Go, like, try and get yards. But that's secondary to don't fumble. And he didn't. I think
direct snap to him with a little trickeration.
So fucking stupid.
I said, hold on now. I said, whoa. I drive the Ramondre Stevenson tour bus here, but come on now.
I forget how many I'm not even saying this disparagingly. Like 12-year-olds are on Twitter. The amount of people are like, "Oh, we did that in the Super Bowl against the Falcons." I said, "Brother, we've been doing that since Kevin Falk was our lead. What are you talking about, the Falcons? Like, I'm familiar with the fucking play.
James White hours there.
This was obviously a stupid time to run that play. What are you talking about? This is not like we haven't run that since Brady left. You know what I mean? That was Brady's play.
Exactly. It wasn't on tape.
I thought that was so dumb. Like McDaniels is a good OC, no doubt. He plays these games not to lose, never to win, and that has always bothered me. I don't think May threw the ball. I'm not like no shit, but I like he hit that field goal we kicked right after they kicked the one directly into the wind. Would have been a make if he had been able to get that ball to a wide open Kayshon Boutte. You know what I mean? Like that would have been not necessarily a chip shot, but in terms
anything at all would have been helped. Yeah,
it would have been better. So yeah, McDaniels pissed me off. The first quarter, we were trying to pressure with 4, which was obviously not going to work. The second we started blitzing, it was over. It had never been more over for their offense. And that's how it should be. Like the Patriots defense did their job. They didn't do anything spectacular, but they won the turnover battle where May didn't do well throwing the ball at all. He did hit the flea flicker was insane. It was insane.
Which is Mac Hollins smoking a camera person. First person I've ever seen help him up, or first person in a long time. I'll say I've seen help him up. Like, did I kill you? Are you all right?
I'll be honest. I think he could have avoided him. He did.
I think they all could. All I hear is about this world-class athleticism and agility, and they smoke people in their 60s who get right back up. By the way,
they do. I thought Will Campbell was kind of fine in the second half. The offensive line in general, but we were also not
the weather
really
helped him.
the ball for sure.
Yeah.
That first play from our own 8, where Ramondre just falls down immediately, and Drake May is like, geez, like I was.
Let me fall down too. Yeah.
Oh no, Barringer. I don't know that we can dress a punter in the Super Bowl with us. I don't know that we can have that.
I don't know that y'all dressed one today. Ooh, I thought that was Mike Vrabel's grandson or something out there. I don't know if y'all had one today.
Seeing Tonga and Milton Williams in at fullback was a delight. So I don't think that was the first down. I don't think it was a first down either. However, I do think Hunter Henry got it on the previous play. So I don't really give a fuck about that being the wrong call. Like Hunter Henry got the first down. I don't know why it was fourth down.
There's a Milt Williams got to the spot before Drake May. He should have had the ball, McDaniels. If I'm going to have him on offense, I'm going to have him on offense.
We haven't converted. It's just not something he's good at. I don't know if his lower body is weak. Drake May is not good at that. It's his biggest weakness by far. Like Tom Brady was the best in the world at that. If I needed a 98-yard run, I'm calling Drake May. If I need a 1-inch run, I'm calling Tom Brady.
I call Terrell Pryor for either. That boy's built different.
He is. There's no doubt about that. No part of the Patriots offense looked good. Listen, it's a really, really good Broncos defense. I said it all week. We only have played exclusively great defenses. It is the only path any quarterback's ever taken where he's defeated 3 top 5 defenses. The Chargers were 5th, the Texans were 1st, the Broncos were 2nd. No one's ever done that. And boy, did
either one of these defenses left in there.
I think the Seahawks is.
I was gonna say Seahawks got to be close. Rams are good, but I don't know about top 5.
I'll be honest. I think we would smack the Rams. I keep saying this is
this EPA or scoring, or I'm just curious what the
it's total defense.
Okay, so everything EPA and VORP and I guess
right, and it's from NFL Researcher. Drake May is the first QB to win 3 playoff games against top 5 total defense in a single postseason. Yeah, because one of the stats you're talking about, I know we're also in the top 5, and it's like we're not. I think that's scoring. I think we're a top 5 scoring defense, but
okay,
we do not have a top 5 defense.
Listen, you are what the numbers say you are. I see Ramondre Stevenson has gotten past 3 top 5 defenses on his way to the Super Bowl, is what I see.
Ramondre's been excellent. It's also, again, where I go back to Josh McDaniels. Why are we handing the ball to Trevion Henderson and being like A gaps only, friend? Like, just what is that? Get him in some
see
space.
some talk of. I don't know if he was hitting the gaps he was supposed to, but again, that'd be it. Can we have him try something else?
Anything else? Pitch it to him.
Some crap toss. Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, I'd much rather see the Rams. Much rather. The Seahawks.
Yeah, the Seahawks. That's a complete team, man.
They are, but it's still Darnold. You know what I mean? Like
it is.
And he's played well. He's played exceptionally well. Here's the thing, because I'm saying like the Seahawks will crush the Patriots. If we beat the Seahawks, all I'll hear about is, oh, you're bragging about beating Sam Darnold. That's all I'll hear. And I don't care. I'll gladly hear it. But it will be a bit of revisionist history. I do think the Seahawks.
You talking about stuff that ain't happened already. You do care, and that's fine. But yeah, if you hold the ring, I don't care if we saying what's going to happen. Beat the Little Lloyd Fauntleroy school. Uh-oh. Tay Adams.
Spoon's kind of gotten dominated thus far on two plays. The Puka one down the right, and then that one.
Oh no, grabbing the shoelaces. I did see what I fear. If the Rams win, it's going to be the two receivers with the most postseason catches that had never made a Super Bowl. Now Diggs has broken that on one side. Adams has a chance to break that.
That shocked me to see Adams there. I just assumed he had made one with Rodgers, but obviously no.
No, I was the other way. I was surprised to see that either of them had that many postseason. I think it was like 78, 80, like 80 postseason catches without a Super Bowl for either. I knew Adams had been in a Super Bowl. I was like, wow, I suppose he was all right in Green Bay all those years.
Diggs, yeah, he outside of the Texans here, he always made it. I'm seeing good points.
Different teams.
Patriots pass been so easy they get picked against every week. I'm seeing good points.
Not over here, Andrew.
No, not over here. Nationally.
Oh,
I mean, all of ESPN, they all picked the Texans last week. I don't think picking the Broncos this week was crazy. I tried to see a lot of Patriot fans throughout the week be like, respectfully, we have no shot at losing this game. We've never won a playoff game in Denver. Like, respectfully.
One game, anything. I don't want to go into no shot.
Yeah.
Anything.
That weather, that stadium. I hated Vrabel flying out Saturday. Like, for what? This is everyone's job. Get there Monday. Be in Denver all week. Acclimate. Like, what are we doing?
It's the other way around, man. Or you got to pick a side. You do have to get there Monday, or you have to get there Sunday morning, like 6 a.m.
not Thursday late dinner time.
Let it be known, Andrew. Let it be known.
The little girl picked the Patriots again.
Ball's on the ground.
We put her in a box again.
You say what? What'd you say?
The little girl picked the Patriots again. We put her in a box once more. One more time. Come on, do it one more time, coward.
Well, I don't know. Now, do you want that evil magic on your side? Now she's gang. Is that like old Fumbarooski to me? Whoopsie daisy. Stafford, like he was playing Dance Dance Revolution.
I heard a lot of weather reports out of Denver that just said it wasn't going to snow. And to be fair, I think this storm, I don't even know if this is part of this. It can't possibly be the same storm that's hitting me. Shut up the meteorologists. I don't think they had an easy week. I think they normally are dominant when it comes to the Northeast. They're usually on the money. The rest of the country, they're just fucking throwing darts.
Listen, again, if we're seeing this at halftime, somebody got to have eyes in this. Like, Coach, I think it's getting worse out there. We might need to take whatever we can get. On y'all's, man, if y'all didn't punt at all and went for it on every fourth down, I don't know if the outcome of the game is any different.
I think we score more points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We score more points.
It might be 17-7. Just some horrendous punting.
Every punt too, like it sounded like he was kicking a cinder block. I don't know if he was using the K balls or if he had one filled with cement.
He declined him.
Yeah, that was tough, and he's been bad a couple weeks now. We can't be punting in the Super Bowl in which we are again playing, and I just want to reiterate, we are playing in the Super Bowl.
I might got to cut him night before, man. Hey, nobody can get too comfortable. We're bringing a punter off the street to do that. To do that, it's gonna be San Francisco, like outside the electromagnetic subfield. The weather should be pretty good. You know what I mean?
Listen, I can't cut him some slack when their punter was putting it on the 1 yard
Yeah,
line.
he's nailing it. Yeah, that's exactly it. Somebody showed up to work.
Yeah, he was drilling it. I'm sure wind played a factor. They had every sideline reporter doing like, watch this, and they would just turn around, get blasted with snow. I really hated, by the way, CBS, I really hated the superimposed field markers. When a player would run under it, they would just disappear, especially us who are wearing all white. Hated it. I get it. I know, just put the first down marker. I know where everyone is based off the first down marker.
You need to see it looked like a I was like, we get every 5 like LSU field. I don't need every single yard. Just give me something.
Someone tweeted it at me, and I thought that was funny. They were like, you could keep it, but it doesn't need to be like bold and 72 font. Like, just
yeah, like pick one. I do agree. Yeah, Times New Roman. Now that was Arial. They could have went Comic Sans, a little Courier New. I agree with that. A line.
I hated it. I was so angry immediately.
They did get rid of them. They were like, okay, we are just tracking the observation of this live.
And then they had the snow blowers out there, and they would get halfway across the field and then be doing whatever the fuck. They were all zigzagging all over the place.
Again, maybe that's an adjustment. I need to have weather specialists on my team, just in my ear every 5 minutes. 75 and perfect, coach. Thank you.
Yeah, you coach in San Diego.
Yeah. We're thinking for this win. He's like, same as it's always been, probably. Because again, you may not know at the time, but somebody's got to be like, okay, like, hey, coach, like the winds are swirling. There's a chance this might get ugly. Again, we might just need to take whatever points we can on both sides. Like if we need to take a bird in the hand.
Yeah, I think you need to. That this shouldn't be moving forward, but there will be more snow games in NFL. Well, not many more because everyone's building domes now,
and global warming.
You do have to be like, all right, yeah, we need to be way more aggressive quarters 1 and 2 because we know we're not going to be able to complete a forward pass the rest of the game.
Yeah. Like I've always like first half, I'm playing the score. Second half, you playing the clock, and I think you can definitely get into some prevent offense and defense because of that. And that's where it's like the analytics say you should do this. It's like, what all are they factoring in?
Right.
Are they factoring in Bo Nix versus Jarrett Stidham? Are they factoring in the wind blowing with me versus against me? Are they factoring in the second half of this game might look like? Are they factoring in if we get this 10, the Patriots will probably just be more aggressive. They're likely to score more points either way. So that play call, that's what'll stick with me.
The timeout to draw that up too. It's not like they just called it. They called timeout to do that.
They didn't challenge it, right? Or
no.
Was that
you're right. I'm talking about
because they could have.
Yeah, they could have probably just get a different spot.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it's a timeout either way,
right? Yeah, I don't know. I think both coaches, whoever won that game, was going to feel lucky, and I think Vrabel got lucky. Christian Gonzalez got his first interception of the season. I do think that was kind of intentional by Denver. They were like, let's just hope for a turnover. Like, give them the
flag
ball.
Or something. Maybe he falls down.
Shout out the refs since you brought that up. I think there were 2 flags the whole game.
I think one got picked up, didn't it?
One was like, the
grounding. A grounding, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was I don't understand why, if the ball's bouncing around on the ground, just let the play go. There's no reason to blow the whistle. None.
I think that's the one year after year, there's still like ones on both sides. And it's like, I thought that's like Gene's territory is like they hammer that into us day one. Let the play finish, and then we'll figure it. On a scoring play, that's too easy. You got to review it anyway. That's easy money.
Turnover too, like it's double
Yeah,
review.
so it's yeah. And it was like, no. Down, no, stop that. Cut that out.
Yeah, I couldn't stand that. Could not stand it. Oh yeah, what happened here? Did he fall on it? He must have. Yeah,
he did. Yeah, special teams is gonna win somebody the Super Bowl and lose somebody the Super Bowl. I don't know who yet.
Oh, shout out Leonard Taylor III, by the way. Cut by the Jets earlier this year. Ben, basically on our practice squad, he gets called up as a depth guy every week. He did block Lutz's field goal, like the one that he had a shot to make. That is going to be the most the high tower tackle of Marshawn Lynch before the interception, and that block
the play before the play,
yeah, that ended up being massive. Obviously, it was a 3-point game. That was their most makeable field goal. That was after the 25-yard punt that put them in field goal range. No, he didn't.
Did it go that far?
No, he didn't.
No.
I'll take his ring right now.
No, say it ain't so. Maybe he's just editing it a couple times, like Chef, like spelling something wrong on purpose, then spelling it right to get it back at the top of the algorithm. Say it ain't so, Folsey.
No, it's super. I didn't know Nick Foles had a podcast.
Of course, he has a podcast.
His whole.
You mean you didn't know Nick Foles had a podcast?
It's all just links to the podcast. Emmanuel Acho joins the show. This is not a podcast I'll be listening to. Yeah, he did delete it. What a coward.
Let me say, Lane Kiffin, you should have stood on the tweet, buddy.
Yeah, another coward.
If you put it out there, stand on it, man. What are you deleting it for? Stand on it. That's cowardly.
Yeah, why delete both of you? That hurt your recruiting zero, Lane Kiffin. Like, your fan base probably loved that. The rest of the country, why do you give a fuck what the rest of the country thinks?
They ain't playing for you. They ain't playing left end for me.
No.
So yeah, if you're gonna put it out there, stand on. In both cases, that's disappointing, especially for Nick. I expected something of Nick Foles. I expect nothing of Lane Kiffin.
Correct.
So that's a little disappointing for Nick Foles.
We're 30 minutes into this. I was never going to bring up Nick Foles. Like, he gets to talk his shit. He beat us. He won the ring. Like, at no point
going to retweet it.
Like, haha, we beat the Broncos 10-7, you idiot. Like, that was never going to cross.
Take that. What if he's saving it to jazz it up? There's a reason for that. I've got to think there's something behind this for Nick Foles.
I don't know. He must have been getting ratioed, and he didn't enjoy it.
Lane showing. Yeah, listen, that's the thing, LJ. Lane only don't understand the internet when it's convenient for him. Every other time, he Mr. Trendy. I'm Mr. on top of it. So I thought I was just sending him a private message. No, you didn't. He don't teach yoga. You ain't think you was sending a private message?
He thought he was DMing that to Trump. That's his.
Yeah. Hey, Don. Huh?
Pats get to choose what jersey they wear. Which one should they wear? I'd have to look up what our record is in the Super Bowl. I do feel like we've worn white pretty much every time.
Don't y'all? I did see y'all undefeated on the road. Don't y'all want to be the road team?
Do we get to pick that?
That's what I don't know. I don't know if that's how is that? Does anybody know how home and away is decided for Super Bowl? It can't just be seeding. That don't matter anymore.
No.
Let's see. How is, because I did, y'all are what, 9-0 on the road? Is that what I saw? Is that the graphic I saw?
Yes. Yeah. Undefeated on the road, undefeated when Milton Williams and Christian Gonzalez play. It just alternates.
Okay. So
we are home.
Ooh, I wouldn't like that.
I guess. Does it really matter? Like, is there a home team? You know what I mean? Like,
it is. Somebody got to wear the unis. With us being undefeated as road team, if I have a choice of something that doesn't matter, I prefer to be road.
I don't disagree with that logic, but it's not like we've gotten our doors blown off at home either.
Now I got to see the Rams/Seahawks numbers. I don't know. I just seen punt, field goal for these Rams. I don't know.
I was gonna say if you're home, but you get to still pick the uniforms like the road team. I guess that
road.
I was gonna say I would wear the whites like you did today. Maybe not white pants, maybe blue pants. Go red pants on them.
You might be tempting the substation gods. They think y'all 49ers players.
Or silver. I guess white, silver pants.
Y'all need to go with the nor'easter joints. Break them out for the Super Bowl. Moving different.
Maybe. I don't hate that, but I could also see, I also don't know if I can picture them holding the trophy wearing those. I can see clear as day them holding.
I can see Ramondre holding both Super Bowl MVP and Super Bowl. I can see it, man. Even if you can, I can see it. Stafford ripping that boy, man.
Ramondre's been excellent. I do think Marcus Jones has been our best player throughout the playoffs. He gave up the touchdown last week, but he also had every other big play. Had a huge pass breakup today that would have given them any sort of first down in the second half. Didn't fuck up any punt returns. Ramondre's been excellent.
That's right.
He's got that fantasy trophy in one hand, Lombardi in the other. Yeah.
We did it for you, Withers. We did it. I'm there crying, man. I'm just crying, bro.
I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Who is that? Who is he talking to? I'm just crying. Midway through the speech, both my Achilles snapped from the substation, man. We all just crying.
My right eye, tears of joy. Left eye, tears of horrifying
agony. Yeah, maybe Milt Williams is just a Super Bowl guy now. And he's like, I kind of like this sort of thing.
He said he was walking down the tunnel after the game, and he said, "Number one offensive line, my ass," which is very funny. That's clearly good offensive line. Clearly good. Barmore had a good game today.
Toten.
Shout out Cardi B. We get 2 weeks of Cardi B. Thankful for that. Very funny that she's just attached to this team.
Will there be any Travis Scott though, Mick? Does that concern you? Will there be any Turvis Scoot? Will Scoot be there?
I was too locked in on the game to watch the Odyssey commercial that came out. He's in that movie. Is that true, or is he just in the commercial?
I didn't see. I hope it's not true. I didn't see that.
I think he's in.
I wish I hadn't heard that.
Where's Big Biz? I know he tweeted it.
Info Insider.
Listen, that's where I get most of my news. Yeah, first look, and it's him, and it's all the other people. Yeah, he's in the trailer. This is supposed to be the best movie of all time.
Not anymore. Oh no.
Award.
I don't want to see this movie anymore, man.
I might be out.
I don't think I want to see it anymore. I'm not going to be able to. If I'm so locked in at the time, I'm going to see Travis Scott immediately and be like, "That's Travis Scott. This is not the Odyssey. This can't be Odyssey. This is Travis Scott. It's not lit. It's the Odyssey."
Would legitimately ruin the viewing experience.
LaFlame. I said, man, hey, get your coat. Come on, we're out of here.
I think, was he in Tenet too? Was he in Nolan's? I haven't seen Tenet. It seems too confusing for my little dumb brain. But I saw people being like, "Oh, he was in that, so he's just Nolan's guy now."
That can't be. No, he's got to have more artistic integrity than that. He doesn't need Travis. You.
No, he didn't.
Travis, it's me. I need a favor, man.
This movie's just
I'm on
not
my
coming
ass,
together.
man. Yeah. One LaFlame from you could get this project Green lit, man. He said, yes, for you, Chris, anything. It's lit.
Yeah, like Rocky would take me out of this movie too.
Yes,
Can't
I agree.
It can't be like a well-known rapper. Like it just can't.
I don't even want to like mute. Give me just. I don't even want somebody well known.
Sure, that's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers in Game of Thrones. I said, man, come on, bro. That's not a Stark, bro. That's the 2019 NFL MVP. I see him. He's right there. It's ridiculous.
I liked it when
Yep. Eddie Sheeran.
Yeah. So Game of Thrones was always tough because it was just like I could see that person. But why am I blanking on the Walking Dead? Walking Dead used to get people to be zombies, but they'd be in so much makeup and there'd be a horde of them that you couldn't even see that it was
right.
Later, like, oh, there's Troy Polamalu was a zombie, and you'd see it like multiple days later. Big X the Plug and the Peaky Blinders movie.
Hey.
That's what he'd say. Yeah.
Yeah. Big X Shelby. Hey. No shirt, but still the hat and blade. Yeah. Suspenders.
Yeah. You might have to go. Well, he's got too many tattoos for the time. But him.
Nah, they had tats for the time.
They did, but I don't feel like they were as modern as the tats on the Plug.
We got makeup for that.
Cousin Stiz or ASAP, who would be more jarring to see? For me personally, it'd be Stiz. For the rest of the country, ASAP.
Rocky would upset me. Stiz would just make me laugh. Both, I would just lose like where I was in the film.
Correct. Yeah, I'd never recover from either.
Yeah. It's the Odyssey gang. I said, look at Stiz. Look at him. How about it? Shout him out.
I thought people were like, I was so locked in the game. I saw people talking about Travis Scott and the Odyssey. I was like, is that a new album he's gonna come out? Certainly couldn't be the movie.
I don't like that one bit. CN.
It's upsetting. Oh yeah, this is people have been asking for this, and I do fear we must discuss. Who is this? Who is this?
Because this ain't AI. That's the first thing I got to ask for anything. This is legit. Has anyone seen this man actually? You zoom in, he for the end.
Figment of our imagination.
This who Genius Territory got to call into every single time. Was it a first down, OG? Yeah, it was. It was a first down, Tony. It was a first down.
This is the only guy who got the weather report for today in Denver. He's the only one. He's it's gonna be cold as hell. I don't know what the fuck you guys are wearing. It's gonna be cold as hell.
Y'all ain't dressed for the nines.
Killed 9 zebras today to make this coat.
And 4 alpacas. Not for the coat, just cause.
Here's my take. I don't think this works anywhere but an NFL sideline.
No, Frank Lucas could make this work at the side of Foreman Norton 2, 72 in the Garden. He's got receiver gloves on.
Why not? He just stole them from Matt
just in case they need me. Just in
I don't use these anyways.
He says it's cold for y'all.
Yeah, big chillin'. I respect
standard issue shield hat.
I heard Rob Lowe talking about that recently, why he was wearing that hat. And he was promoting a show for Fox. It was at the Super Bowl. And they were like, they gave him a bevy of hats to choose from. And he was like, all the other hats were dog shit. They were basically like just, they wouldn't let him pick a team. Like, so they were all like split, house divided, like both teams. Like for a teen, basically for a 14-year-old would wear these pinwheel ass hats. So he was like, I had never seen just the shield hat before. I thought it was pretty sick. And now I'm a meme. Now I'm a fucking meme.
It's like, man, can I get one with like the can y'all at least give me one with like each punter's number on it? It's funny. It's like, no, you cannot laugh at the shield.
Touchdown.
Who we got? Who we got?
It's Kyron Williams again.
I keep waiting for him to be bad. Wide open too. Nobody covered him. How about it?
Maybe I don't fear the Hawks. It's tough to say.
Or maybe you should fear the Rams.
Well, that's probably how this ends. I'm going to talk a lot of shit about the Rams for the next 2 weeks, and then they're going to beat my head like a drum. That's probably how this ends.
48-1. We've never seen a drubbing like this. Ramondre ran for 350. His shit smokes, but everyone else, no.
Knuckle to one every attempt.
Yeah, I feel like Clyde Frazier has several coats like that.
Oh, sure.
At least several.
Sure. But he'd either have more stripes or he would just go like half and half. I don't know that he would have those.
Clyde's got a hat and boots, I think, that would set it off. This guy's at work. Our guy's here. I still gotta set my table. You know what I mean?
Trying to see what else came of this. Oh, for whatever reason this week, my brain has not been able to let go of the name Nate Shielhace because I think it's a preposterous name just on its own. And then I see him. No one's looked less like their name than Nate Shielhace. No one is less of a Nate Shielhace than Nate Shielhace.
Aaron Hicks. Those are the two, though.
Yes, I agree. Every time he pops up, I go, no, it's not.
Grady Sizemore. There's a couple, but he is definitely an addition.
Yeah, he's on the list. To
the Sizemores. I see Christopher Walken pushing suds now.
Yeah, what? Oh, I got a Ram commercial.
It was right before that.
Gotcha.
Chrissy Walken.
I got Terry Crews and a hot tub and a truck. Shocked they didn't save this for the bowl.
I was like, excuse me, I have to go buy a truck now. Excuse me, guys.
I have to go buy a Dodge Ram post haste.
I got a question for everybody. Where are we at on should every stadium have a dome now? Where are we at? Because we got that's football weather side of it. I didn't see much of that today because that was shit weather. That was garbage
awful.
weather. And
it was already a bad game, and then they added. They're like, it's
terrible
snowing
weather.
sideways. They're like, this is. Romo was like, I can't see the field, Jim. I have no idea what's going on out there.
Tony drinking out of cups, Romo.
They cut to him. They came back from a commercial, and I thought he was going to quit right then and there. Jim threw it to him, and he didn't say anything.
He never does. Neither one of them has sold the other half of a joke the other one's had in 2 years.
No. Yeah, I don't hate this retractable in a perfect world. I don't hate that. It's almost like
but that's basically a dome because that means when the weather gets bad, the dome will be up. That's essentially when the weather plays a factor at all. People will yell that the dome should be up, so we get a real game. But then people say this ain't a track meet. Like this is. I think the older I get, I think I fall on that side. Like that's part of a 20-game season. There is some stinkers. It's going to be a monsoon game. You might got to win a snow stinker, a wind stinker. In the Super Bowl, you might make it to a dome and you get to play, you like get your game off, but you got to get there to get your game off.
It added a level of like unknown concern, especially since we're only up 3. It's like fumbles and turnovers are just more on the table.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we really can't fuck this. Watching us basically play the clock at the end of the game. Like, and when I say end of the game, I mean the fourth quarter. was impressive. I thought the 8-minute drive out of halftime was impressive just to eat up that much clock. Like I would have loved more points.
You love 7
obvi-
there, but yeah.
obviously, but just eating that much clock was unbelievable. I would hate conference championship games in a neutral site. I've seen that floated.
No, I wouldn't like that.
I would hate that. This
That's
isn't
too college
football.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not college football.
Chummel talking. Retractable roof, but we open that boy for the worst weather. LA, we got it open for monsoon season.
I would like it to be, because there's some snow that really isn't that bad. Like it's aesthetically pleasing, but it's not really fucking up the gameplay. Today's was
Right.
fucking up the gameplay. So I would love to be able to pick and choose.
Maybe. And then again, maybe one day we will. I'd rather, like, can we get all grass first and then we'll decide on indoor, outdoor?
Yeah, it's
Because like I do want, like, what would happen if one of the like Seahawks who play outside, the Rams who play in a dome team, what was who are the teams in the New York Super Bowl?
it's a great question.
Does anybody know off the top of their head? Anybody go to that? I feel like everybody's randomly like, I was at the New York Super Bowl. It was 1 degree. They said they will never do this again. While I Google it real quick.
Who was that? Was that Broncos Seahawks? Oh yeah. That's why I don't
That
remember, because that game was
was
over immediately.
East Rutherford, New Jersey, 43-8. Yeah, the elements really played a factor. Thank y'all for that. Was that the wow? Yeah, I mean, I guess if I guess I appreciate it. Like if Denver's like, man, we're gonna get there. It's gonna be open air, and the elements are gonna mess up our game. And Richard Sherman's like, no, we're gonna mess up your game. Like me, us four, we're gonna mess all that up.
They really couldn't have found two teams that could complain about weather less than Seahawks Broncos for the New York Super Bowl.
Mm.
And yeah, it was fine weather. I do remember that being the talking point for the whole 2 weeks. And then as they got closer, being like, oh, this
It was just fine.
it's just gonna be
Yeah.
cold. It's gonna be
yeah, February in Jersey. Yeah.
and probably warm for the day for that time of year. It snowed crazy the day after. That's very funny. I don't remember that, but that is very funny.
That I'm looking at, that was 2014. Around that,
that was
been Arizona's and Santa Clara's and Houston's and Minneapolis with the dome, Miami, Tampa.
Minneapolis was the funniest week leading up to the Super Bowl because every on-site reporter was so pissed that they were in Minnesota because it was so cold, but it didn't affect the game, obviously, because it was inside. But that was what, Eagles over Patriots in Minnesota?
Let's see.
I think it was.
We're gonna go on my scroll. No, not the other way. They take you to the top first. I don't know why they do that. That was, yes, Eagles 41, Patriots 33, US Bank.
Yeah, that was a very funny week because obviously my TV doesn't leave NFL Network the week up to the Super Bowl. This next week, I won't think about football at all. I hate the 2 weeks. It's good, objectively good for the players, but it sucks. It takes so long. You overthink everything.
That's the point, baby. That's the point.
And that week, they were so upset to be in Minnesota. Like every segment was like, man, it's cold as fuck. Let's
see, what was the previous year? Previous year was Houston. Next year was Atlanta. You just happened to get the February, 2 weeks in February in Minneapolis.
Listen, Michael, we may lose to either of these teams. That's the Super Bowl. I've seen plenty of wins. I've seen plenty of losses. We've been to the Super Bowl more than any franchise, I believe. I believe it's us by a lot, at least in the AFC. No, that was everybody. They
showed, too. And the Broncos are second, I think. I was like, dang. Or they're tied for second with Steelers, maybe? They showed the graphic during the
I think it was us. I think they had 9 and the next was 8. And then everyone else was
okay.
Right.
I was thinking they were breaking the tie. You might be right.
Yeah. Crazy. Genuinely crazy to be back. I want to say this quickly. It hasn't. I know it's been this quickly for the rest of football fans just being like, "Oh, these fucking assholes again." But Brady left, and it was grim. It was real grim for a couple.
Y'all made the playoffs the next year, right?
No, 2 years.
Tanking for Mac, my bad.
Well, Cam went 500 or 7-9, whatever we went. And then, yeah, Mac came. We went, 10-6? I think that was the last year with 16. And I got.
They said no. They said Mac Jones winning 10 of these, man. Change the schedule.
Our doors got blown off by the Bills, which is grim. Losing to the Bills in the playoffs is what I would describe as grim.
Pro Bowl participant. Yeah.
That gritty hitter in that Pro Bowl, Mac Jones.
I think they canceled the Pro Bowl after that too. Mac Jones has really been so influential. It's been punt, pass, and kick since then, and it's been 17 games since he started 16.
And now we got to go win a game in his building against potentially Jimmy G. Doesn't get tougher. I'm telling you, it just doesn't get tougher.
This the Jimmy G or the Jalen Milroe. They need to send Feinbaum to Super Bowl week. First time, long time. Are they holding Jalen Milroe back? I think they're absolutely holding Jalen Milroe back. I've seen what he could do in the practice. I saw what he did against Vanderbilt. I want to see what he could do against the Patriots.
It would be quite a change up. I wouldn't be ready for that.
I don't think the players would be either.
Milroe.
But he's on the way. Hey, listen, if you see this man, do not answer a question from this man. Drew Lock and Jalen Milroe, I think QB 2 and 3 out there.
Yeah, they are. I really hated Matt Collins walking in today with the glass bottles doing the Warriors chant. I know they called themselves Road Warriors. The guy who did that in the movie promptly got dominated by the Warriors, like absolutely put in a box.
That's what he said. He's willing to sacrifice.
Senator Feinbaum. That's right. Call him. Call him what it is.
Congressman Feinbaum. Yeah.
The third down. Yeah. Getting the ball back. Tie it up for halftime.
I see a lot of yelling. He talking trash to Stafford. Who's that? E-Man Warren?
He's for sure not seen the film. I had a lot of people chirping me, being like, he did it exactly from the movie. I said, I know. That's the problem. We've got, I think, already a foot and a half of snow. At least it feels that way. I walk my dogs, and I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all.
That's disgusting. We got ice on the trees already. They're already doing like the like that junkie lean in the tree. The whole tree just doing the junkie lean.
Did you see the Greenland video?
Mm-mm.
Let me see if I can find it.
I did see there's videos of the exploding trees. I don't know if anybody saw that.
I did see that.
I said, oh no.
Yeah, sadly, it comes right up. They cooked our goose. I call it like I see it. The people of Greenland have brought American culture, which is what they call the fentanyl lean.
Oh, this is dastardly.
Our goose withers. It's cooked.
Listen, we cook our own goose. I can't remember somebody on Twitter's police department was like, the difference between like sleet and freezing rain is different between like the glaze on a donut and sprinkles on a donut. They were like, even you have to explain weather to Americans and donuts. We are just worthless, dude. Like worthless. This is the only way you fat asses can understand. The fent fold, man. That is not. Listen, what can we do to respond to that? We got nothing for that.
No,
Because
we
then they're gonna
don't.
do the healthcare shake where they hold up their healthcare bills. It's just a nothing. Then we ain't got nothing for that. We ain't got diddly for that neither.
No, we don't. I saw that the other day. I said we have no response for this. We must explode Greenland. That's our only.
That's what I'm
comeback.
saying. We be like, y'all eat beans with breakfast, and they take it to hell real quick, and we can't do nothing. We just be sitting there like,
I don't know. I know Greenland is made of ice and Iceland is made of green. That's the most I know about those two places.
and which one of those was just taunting?
Greenland.
Yeah, they ice cold.
Yeah. They smoked us. They smoked us pretty sufficiently. I got a call like I see it. Well, the exploding trees. I did see a couple trees explode.
Too many. Too many. Did Spillane come back in for y'all? I know he was in and out. Did he come back
I
in?
don't think he did
Okay.
because it was a lot of Christian Ellis. There was a play late in
Yeah.
the game. I almost lost my fucking mind. There was a play late in the game. They did City was in the shotgun and he did like basically an RPO, but he was obviously it was first down. Like they're not throwing the ball. It was already snowing like that.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is late in game, you said?
Late in game, yeah.
Yeah.
One of their last possessions. It was the one RJ Harvey got 9. I thought he got the first down. They
Yeah.
didn't give it to him, but it was the
Yeah.
one where he ran to the right. Ellis gets to him and he just breaks down and he's like, whatever you want to do. And then he just hands it to Harvey, who runs for tackle him. He's obviously handing the ball off. Tackle the man.
You got to read your keys. Play your lanes.
Did way too much reading. Absolutely I lost my mind. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Yes, we are trying to take over Greenland, which is why they didn't. Greenland had never chirped us until that. That's the only reason they're doing that.
People are not afraid of us no more, man. They should.
As well, they should.
They'll say, yeah, look at this. Look at what we are now.
This was just working. Now it doesn't want to work.
Weather got it froze too.
Oh wow.
Sammy D chucking. Oh, JSN out here carrying. He's yelling at the secondary.
Yeah, these trees sure are exploding. Oh, you cooked them. Is that Cam Curl number 3?
Is it one of the Curl or Kitchens? Can you can people can hear the like a Remington.
That last one like hit him. Hit the camera.
RIP to that boy. Jason will make Doug Baldwin proud. Man, he might be like the best ever. He just got Darnold. This sounds like shooting practice, man.
Sig. This is a big boy. Oh God.
What was that?
That was Let me go outside. Open. What? I thought the tree was about to make biscuits, man.
Bang. Start of the race.
That was it. She a little bit too on it. I did see the reports. Hey, now, come on now. I don't know if you saw. I don't even know if these are substantiated, but it's low enough stakes. I don't care. That the reports are that Signetti, his thing is he just drinks exactly like one beer.
I love
He
it.
drinks one. He drinks one beer, and I also read that he orders like not by beer name but by ABV. So like he's walking in.
I did see that.
I have a 8.9. Like what? the 8.9.
Yeah, we've only got IPAs. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, the local Pilsner. I got you. Just say that. Just say that. Who I followed up with 11-1. Give me that 11-1.
Yeah,
Oh.
I saw because they walked into the stadium in Indiana, and he was like, "Yeah, I got me a haircut, had me one bear, took my wife to town one time, and now here I am to get
And
my
I'm a
trophy."
champion. Now what?
Mhm.
The best that ever did it. Say I'm not. I swear I am.
I do all these things once, and that's all I need. I'm not a gluttonous man.
They also, which I didn't see, but it's very funny if true, that all through this playoff run, he only wore CFP stuff from last year's run. Like intentionally with the
didn't.
old stuff on it to give respect. He's like, no, last year's team was a championship team too. I said, wow, coach's move. That's a real coach's coach move.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that one bit.
And he still almost caught that. JSN is too nasty, bro. I think he was trying to throw that in the stands clearly. And JSN still just went and got just 12 feet in the air, no reason.
That is confirmed that he did do that.
I love Sig, man.
The JSN would worry me. We do have Gonzalez, but he's not infallible.
Also, as we saw today, I want to not that.
Please give me these Rams. That was disgusting.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Not that you ever want to like just keep going at Christian Gonzalez, but they did get him early, and I think weather kind of dictated what you can do late. But it's something we talked about last week. Just because a guy's great, don't mean you can't just shut yourself off to that. You're already playing a tough game. You cannot cut half of everything. Boy, he was wild. Nobody went with it. Like nobody was like running over to him late. Nobody was like pointing like him 11.
No, and while I've been I'm not shitting on our defense, but while the rest of the world's trying to say like, oh, we haven't beaten anybody, I've made the point of being like, our defense hasn't beaten anybody. Like, our defense has played well, but against really bad offenses. I think our offense has gone against obviously 3 of the 5 best defenses in the league. I did think our communication, there was one play late where they went zero, where the Broncos offense had 0 running back on the field, and they tried that screen play again. It didn't work the first time, by the way, so I don't know why they went back to it, but they went to the screen, and I felt as relaxed as I felt all game because I watched the entire defense talk while Stidham was, for some reason, not snapping. When I see the whole defense like standing and talking, that's when I'm snapping the ball. But he let us get.
What they got going on over there? Yeah,
he let us get in position.
Hey guys, quiet. Hey, they talking, man. Let them get it together.
Yeah, home crowd.
Yeah, as you were, Milton.
And I mean, it was an incompletion, nearly picked off by Caleb Von Chase because of how on top of that play they were like, oh, we recognize this formation. They just did this. This is the same thing. I can't imagine that's true. He had 3 touchdowns and he's had 500 yards of these playoffs, and that was with an 86er today. So he was the youngest quarterback.
Also, yeah, Grossman got to be down there somewhere.
Grossman, Dilfer, Peyton on his last one, sneaky. Yeah, Drake May, youngest player in NFL.
Peyton on his first one, sneaky.
True, also true. More interceptions than touchdowns in both Super Bowl runs for Peyton Manning. People forget it. Drake May becomes the youngest player in NFL postseason history to reach 500 plus passing yards, 100 plus rush yards, 5+ touchdowns. He really did Mike Vick in Green Bay it today. That was obviously not with all the
by any means necessary. Yeah.
But when you look at what Vic did, that was the first time Green Bay had ever lost at home in the playoffs to anyone ever. They had never lost in Green Bay. Vic handed it to him, and I believe it was snowy like this because he was just running that thing all over the place. And what did
Favre and Stidham both equals?
Essentially. So yeah, I don't know. He didn't turn the ball over today. I talked to a Bronco fan last night, And he was like, how do the Broncos win this game? I said, they have to be +2 in the turnover department. And they were -2. And that was that. We don't score that touchdown without that turnover. That's how big that, that turnover was.
Yeah. That's the one, Steady. What were you thinking, Stead?
That was crazy. Crazy. I can't believe they blew the whistle still. That made me so angry.
It's the most believable thing that they blew the whistle.
Sure.
Like
sure.
I am very glad like y'all scored immediately, so it didn't play a factor. But as it's happening, it's like, yeah, no, just we've seen this a million times. Let that play on. Another tough Super Bowl for Jets fans.
Reportedly,
it's the Darnold Bowl versus the
Darnold beating the Patriots, I think, would almost make them feel worse. Like, happy the Patriots lost, no doubt. I'm not saying they'd be thrilled.
Sure.
About they don't want the Patriots to beat Darnold, but I think some of them would. I might text Jets fans and ask them what they would rather.
It would make that mononucleosis
seeing ghosts
graphic. Yeah. Listen, you can go from seeing ghosts to Super Bowl champ, man. Anything is possible.
What
Stafford running? Huh?
Oh God. Oh, so that's why someone said, speaking of blowing the whistle.
He lost the ball.
That was clearly blown down. We don't have audio, or I don't have audio on, but yeah, Stafford's like, let's get off the field. Let's.
Even Ward just walks it into the. Again, I'm sure it probably was, but.
Did you think Vrabel got the timeout off when
1 second?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty dicey.
He pushed it about as close as you could get. I mean, for what, a 65-yard field goal or something?
Yeah.
I get it.
You never know.
I mean, he's standing. No, I get. You definitely take it. He's standing on the ref's shoulders as he's running. So sure. I think he like. It is. I think they said it. Whoever the rules analyst, somebody asked, like, would they under a minute, under 30 seconds, would they go to basketball like a decimal style clock? And he was like, no, under no circumstances they're not. It's like. And Tony or Nance was like, okay. They're like, okay, good to add. I was like, under no circumstance. He said it in a way that's like, that's been addressed. We will not be saying a 5.4 and then they'll split the 5.4. Like, no. We could go on all day. You get what you get.
I mean, the first Super Bowl we won against the Rams back in 2002. Vinatieri kicks that field goal with like 8 seconds left. They just run the clock. Like he splits the uprights with like 4 seconds left, and they're just like, that's game.
Just run.
I've always thought that was peculiar. I always was like, what? Why did they just end the game?
I think that and throwing a ball out of bounds, you're kind of just at referees. Like, they can go whenever the ball hits out of bounds. They can go whenever the ball hits the ground. So it's like you're at judge, and without those decimals, then yeah, everything turns into tick, 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 pretty much.
Yeah, Borgales had the leg for that kick, but it was wide left immediately. I think his long this year was like 59, maybe.
We got to start. I have a dome or don't. But when you start listing longest kicks, you got to tell me where this was.
Right.
His longest kick this year was 59. Where was it?
Yeah, probably Miami, honestly. I think it was.
That's what, yeah, like, okay. If he did 59 in Seattle in the elements. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right, we'll put a red star by that. If he did 59 in the RCA Dome, his longest is 55, basically. I got to knock that down.
Yeah, he did drill the 59, but to your point, I don't. It was definitely not conditions like today.
That's it. You got to give me like, what did he do in the conditions?
He does this every time. He hears the first word of the question and he just starts answering it. No, he's like, I don't know where you were going, but I have a general idea. I've seen these before. I have a general idea what you're gonna ask.
Y'all asked 4 questions. Like, I kind of know where you're going.
It's very dickheadish, but it's very funny too.
The Titans were just like, no thanks. We need some Brian Callahan. It's time for the Brian Callahan Treylon Burks era.
Celtics play at home 12:30 versus the Knicks on Super Bowl Sunday, 6:30 Super Bowl.
Ooh, that's
know
interesting, neighbors.
We typically play the Celtics. I feel like historically play on the Super Bowl.
It's like a lot of NBA games.
It's an NBA day.
Don't care. People just don't
Super Bowl
care.
Sunday.
Yeah,
I've made this
full
point.
slate and nobody cares.
It's great. It's because the pregame stinks. They start the pregame at 8 in the morning.
For 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You've been talking about this game for 2 weeks. There's nothing interesting. It's all celebrities who are there for the game who have no idea what the fuck's going on, that sit there, they plug, and it's fine. Like, I get that. But the NBA does kind of own Super Bowl Sunday in a very, very strange way. Like
the pre-Super Bowl Sunday part of it. Yeah.
I think it's great. Like, yeah, there's basketball on all day leading up to the Super Bowl, which, yeah, people are locked in on the Super Bowl. But if the game stinks, the game stinks. Like, they can't control that. You get basketball.
Well, depending on what the scripts say. Yeah.
I did notice this. The SEC dominated the Big Ten in football ratings this year.
I didn't see.
What does that mean for the Big Ten? Now, they've won 3 straight national championships, but does anyone really care? Is anyone watching these Big Ten teams? I would say no.
It just means more to go 75 in the SEC.
SEC reigns supreme, I'm hearing. They are actually still national champs because they won the ratings war.
That is pretty funny.
People are saying this.
Everyone is saying this, actually, Nolan. Everyone. So I can confirm this.
He did fuck up something pretty spectacularly yesterday against the Bulls. But he was so good in the 4 minutes he played in the Nets game, so impactful in those minutes that I'll overlook it for now because, yeah, he's really good. He's really good.
He could have messed up whatever. Y'all still should have beat the Bulls. I can't have that on my boy's first start.
Should have beat the Bulls. Well, he was hot dog. He was lollygagging is what they call it.
You don't respect the coach.
Should have beat the Bulls. Should have just beat the Nets in regulation, which would have taken the Amari moments from us. But then we wouldn't have been landing in Chicago at 4:30 in the morning for a game later that night. Still should have beat them, no doubt. Very annoying loss. Very annoying to lose the way they did. And then Pritchard almost hit that. Did you see that final shot?
I didn't see it.
So there was 0.2 left, which is nothing. Like down 3, I'm shocked they even let you run a play with 0.2.
I was saying, well, I thought 0.3 was that's the legal. You could just tip it in anything under 0.3.
But he kind of like ran towards a lobbed pass and just like smacked it forward kind of with both hands. It was definitely out of his hands before the buzzer went off. And I've never seen them go back and be like, well, the buzzer was still not off. Like, I don't know how that worked. I don't know how that would have worked if it went in. Like, it shouldn't have counted based off what we know. But it also was definitely out of his hands before the buzzer went off.
It would have been a shot. That's probably that's the 2 minutes report. Oh, it was a shot. It did not count. We got it wrong and right. Thank you all. Yeah. See y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, losing on Derrick Rose night would have been peak Bulls.
Oh yeah, if that was Rose, yeah, y'all was always gonna lose that one.
Sure, why? Like, schedule us on a road back to back. Like, what the fuck is that?
Lemonade, things of that nature.
Just brutal. Who do you got the rest of this game as we head on out?
Was what 17,
13.
Or 13. I'll stick Hawks. I haven't. I'll lock in on these Rams, but I haven't seen a whole lot to be inspired by. I've just kind of seen JSN doing his thing, Shaheed doing his thing. Oh yeah, I'll stick with these Seahawks. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with the Seahawks too. I really hope the Rams find a way to win. So I think we would kind of bludgeon them to a bloody pulp.
Maybe so.
But yeah, give me the Hawks to close this. Either way, we're getting a repeat Super Bowl. So I'll take it. I'll take whoever we must thwart to get this done. But I hope it's the Rams. I just hope it's the Rams.
These two teams very much they just a unit from top to bottom, and the Rams are like a very good team for sure. But
Sure.
see, like all three phases coaching, they seem very much locked in and playing the same type of ball this time of year.
Yeah, they're kind of horrifying and just peaking very at the right time.
Once Charbonnet went out, I was like, oh, they are just gonna have to use Kenny Walker. I was like, no, that's last year's Eagles in plain sight, man. They're just a better team than just about everybody they're going up against.
Yeah. And again, the Rams, I haven't walked out of any of their wins, which I said about the Eagles last year, and been like, man, what a dominant performance.
Like playoff wins or all year?
Playoffs. Yeah, playoffs.
I got you. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Like you get there however you can get there, but yeah, McVay knew he should have been there last or no, he shouldn't have been there this week from last week. And we'll see if he's there 2 weeks from now, from tonight.
Shaping up to be a good half of football, though. Nothing, already more points combined scored than the first game today. I don't play any defense out west, Paul.
It could be 0-0, and that was better than what we saw today for all 60, I fear. Somebody's got to play it.
But you're dealing with ice, actual ice.
Ice storms,
yeah. We have ice here, and also snow. So hopefully power will be had by both of us tomorrow. So we can.
And by everybody here.
Sure. I do want
more importantly for us, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think even they would agree they want us to have powers so that we can get the long show done for their listening pleasure. But where, assuming they have power, where can they even find said show, Withers?
Listen, even if they don't, go down to the library. They got patreon.com/mixtape4ever. We'll be there. We hope to see you there.
Mm-hmm. Patriots have won as many games since December 21st as the Titans have won since firing Mike Vrabel. We'll see everybody tomorrow.